and I have Manisha with me, and she's Manisha and I have been working together since end of January, beginning of February, and she was part of our recently, the program that we're just finishing up and starting the next one. So she's here today to share some of her experiences of how it was working on on the habit-based fat loss program. So hi, Manisha, thanks for joining live.
Hi, Jasneet.
Sorry to kidnap you early in the morning, and I know you have a lot on your plate as always, and your day is full of calls and all of that. So can you start by just sharing a little bit about what you do, your family, what kind of work do you do, just so that people have a better idea.
So, daughter, my mother, and a dog. Okay, and I'm working as a director of solution engineering in a startup kind of company. Okay, so you know how in startup that is all about being always on your toes. And I have recently changed my entire profile. Okay, I used to have that I would say 9 to 6 that kind of job. Now it is very different. Okay, I have to travel a lot to meet new customers, acquire new customers, talk to them, and all that. So it's almost like a 360-degree change that I have done with my new job. And yeah, so I'm like, my schedules are not planned. I don't go to office at 9, come back at 6. It can be like anything. And I don't have a fixed timing of eating a lunch or anything. If I am coming very late from the client meeting, I probably will eat at 10 in the night, or anything like that can happen with me.
Yes, yes. No, you'd shared all that when we started working together in January. So, no, and that's a big leap of faith that you took that time, because obviously your job is pretty intense, and you mentioned how much you were traveling. But anyway, then COVID happened and all of that. So, so would you like to share like how were things? With you, on the health front, on the fitness front, before we started working together, how were you feeling about your health, and how you body, and what were you like? What were the things that were probably keeping you stuck?
Yeah. So person मैं बहुत खाती थी या बहुत yeah. I was always a person, according to me, I was very healthy. I was eating home cooked meal. I was
Yes.
eating, on time. And, but when this 360-degree change happened with my job, okay, and I was really enjoying my job, the weight started putting on. Okay? And ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं बहुत skinny भी थी. I was always having same kind of weight. Okay? So, and I have also tried my traditional जो अपने diet programs होते हैं. I've already also tried them. I have tried losing weight from my own perspective also. So I've done all these things,
Right.
and to an extent, I'm also not. I mean, I'm not ignorant. I know that what
Yes.
basically happens. What are your these things? Okay, but every time I used to lose weight and go back again to the same stage. Lose weight, go back to the same stage. So that was thing that was key. क्यों? The why I'm doing this thing again and again. So, and like you said that why I have taken a chosen you, because there are a lot of people who keep on doing this thing. So I think somewhere in January you were giving these free this thing videos that you do, like you are doing now. Okay,
Yes.
and you have done one that where you just talked about one of the habits, and just I thought चलो एक बार try कर लेते हैं, मुफ्त की advice से क्या जाएगा अपना. Correct? And I tried, and I started seeing change. So I said, wow, अगर इतने से एडवाइस में इतना फर्क हो सकता है,
Hmm.
so what will happen if I join the program? So then
Hmm.
that's how I came to you, and we started the journey from there. And you would have seen that my entire thing was very crisp. I was not in this thing that हाँ मैं सोच रही हूँ कर रही हूँ. I was very this thing. I attended your this thing, and I was done with the enrollment and everything.
Yes, you were
Because
very
I've seen,
prompt. You were very prompt.
yeah, so because I've seen that, and I didn't have the time to waste on a lot of other options. Okay, I've done
Hmm.
my research. I've already knew that this will work probably for me. So let's give it a second try now.
Yes, yes. No, that's amazing, because you were really decisive. I remember. It's like, "Thak, yes,
Yeah.
I'm on." So yeah, we that was the 5 day Eat Better challenge that we'd run in January, and you were participating in that. And yes, every day, you were reporting that how it was to pay attention to your meals and all of that. So I'm
Yeah.
glad that you were able to take this leap of faith, very decisively, like at that time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I think that was the turning point. And before that also I used to feel irritated कि करूँ क्या, शेड्यूल नहीं चेंज कर सकती, कुछ नहीं कर सकती. मुझे ट्रेडिशनल होते हैं जिसमें वो बोलते हैं अब 1 घंटे के बाद खाओ, 2 घंटे के बाद खाओ, अभी गर्म पानी पियो, अभी ये करो. How will I do that? मतलब मैं क्लाइंट के पास थोड़ी ना जाके बोलूंगी अब मुझे गर्म पानी दे दीजिए. So मेरा टाइम हो गया. Stop, please. I have to. So my dietitian has said I have to eat now. I can't do anything more.
sir, please
And
wait.
most of the
Water
things
break.
that I eat the first time. Okay, so you can't go. So you don't have any comfort level with them. So meeting them for the first time, you don't know if you are somehow, you didn't. If something doesn't click with you, they will not give you the deal. It's as simple as that.
Yes, yes.
They can get offended by यार वो तो आते ही खाने मतलब खाने बैठ गए. Can be anything. So I don't have that luxury कि I go to the customer office. सर अब गर्म पानी पीना हो या मेरा टाइम हो गया.
I love this. So then what did you find that what was different? What was different with this program that when we worked together? What did you learn? How is it different from a traditional dietitian program or a traditional weight loss program?
Yeah. So the one thing that probably was different that I never felt कि I'm deprived. Okay, that was very big thing. Second thing is I understood that not one thing is fit for everyone. Okay? I'm coming from a different background. I'm coming from a different place. I have different food habits.
Right.
So the program has to be customized according to me.
Yes.
Not कि ये standard template है, इसमें आप बैठ गए तो बैठ गए, नहीं बैठे तो नहीं बैठे. It's not that. So this program gives you a lot of freedom there. Okay? कि आप जो traditionally खाते हो या जो भी है आपका, ठीक है. I have never got this thing कि Manisha, you have to eat only these. There are general guidelines that you have to follow. The second thing is that I have have started a lot of respecting my own body, loving my own body. I'm more forgiving. Okay, and I will say now the one thing that I really love is that I don't go for not perfect steps. I go for imperfect steps.
Yay!
Thoda करके ही you will win this thing. So now I have understood that. I've also understood कि कोई चमत्कार नहीं होता है. ठीक है.
Yes.
There's no like in 1 month 25 kgs lost. It's not going to happen. You have to understand that. Okay. Permanent changes will take time. And permanent changes are sustainable. Okay. So a diet which makes you feel अरे यार अब तो ये करना पड़ेगा. No, I haven't done that. Okay. And still I have been in that constant loss journey, okay, on my own, even in this COVID situation. And I have also understood that things are not perfect. ऐसा नहीं होगा कि आप 5 बजे उठोगे, exercise करोगे and everything. In that imperfection only you have to do the things right. And how to do that. That was very big takeaway for me कि हाँ, you can do it, you can still do it. You don't have to ऐसा perfect days, perfect years के साथ नहीं चलना रहता है. Imperfections के साथ भी you can lose weight. So that is what I have learned mostly in this particular program. And also why do you do certain things? So in none of the programs before yours, okay, I understood कि हम जो कर रहे हैं उससे वो क्यों कर रहे हैं और उससे मुझे क्या benefit मिलता है. So it was very simple as like कि gut bacteria होता है, अच्छा होता है, ठीक है. That's it. Okay. But gut bacteria क्यों अच्छा होता है, क्या करेंगे हम अपने लिए कि it will be good for us. Okay. And when I came to your program, I understood that what exactly are gut bacteria, how different they are, what you can actually do to make sure that there is an entire okay, which was not there in programs. Okay, so you have educated me a lot more intensely on how things can be done. So that's what was different in this program.
Wow.
And it has stuck to me.
Thank you, MJ. There's some so that's my nickname for you, MJ. But thank you. It really is.
I know.
But the thing is that when we like I was thinking about this when I design the program. And of course it's not like my knowledge, right? The knowledge has been there, and it's just that I'm adding a little just neat masala to it,
Yes, yes.
right? So I think about it in a certain way, but when you share your experience, it just opens my eyes from a very different perspective. It's really brilliant to see how important it is for people to know the why deeply, to be able to stick to something, right? So
Correct, correct. I absolutely agree on that. Yeah.
so that's really good. Okay, would you want to share what kind of results you've had, working together?
Yes, yes, I will share that because I also realized bit later that what are the results that I have got. So when I started, from that time to now, I have lost around 5 kgs, which I think is not much if you ask me, but I have lost all over body 15 inches. Okay.
Wow. Wow.
And I have done those measurements diligently, as you have said to
Yes.
me. And at that time, I was not checking it that much. But now, when I see it now standing here after those days, now I realize how much, I mean, inches I have lost. Yeah. That
Yes.
is like big for
Wow. And
getting
this
back clothes and all those, you know.
Yes, and this
That
is in spite of the lockdown, in spite of COVID and the world going crazy, and you having a full-time job and
and your
working from
side is
home.
all baking. If you don't know, so I do a lot of now baking now, okay, where I cook a lot of cakes and all that for my daughter. I make ice creams, everything I do. It's nothing that I've stopped doing. Uh, I yesterday ate puri sabji for my breakfast. I do everything now.
Yes.
I have no restrictions, but still it's going on.
So I think your
That's the
voice
fun.
got cut over there. You saying you ate puri sabzi yesterday, and you're
Yes,
continuing to enjoying including your favorite foods without
yes.
they being like a big deal. Oh, ye kha
Without
liya.
feeling guilty, without putting on weight, or without being deprived.
Yes.
So that's the joy. Yeah?
Awesome.
You don't have to be like कि अरे बच्चों बच्चे तो खा रहे ये सब्जी मैं क्या खाऊं अपने लिए क्या वो दलिया बनाओ
Oats ka. Oats ka.
ओट्स ओट्स का दलिया
so so if someone's like as you know, I'm going live almost every day. We're in the middle of launching the 6-month fat loss program, and you're
yeah.
also planning to come on board, and
I'm also planning to come in.
yes,
I'm going
yes.
yeah.
So
I understand that it can't be done in one go. It has to be taken in shifts.
yes, absolutely. It's step by step, and I'm going to use a lot of your feedback and a lot of inputs that you guys gave me in this program to make that one even better. So
Yes, I know.
and I'm going to hound you a little bit more about aaj kiya, kya kiya, how was the week and all of that. So what would you tell someone who's on the fence right now, or who is considering this program but is not sure, and is not really what would be your advice to someone like that?
Okay. So the first thing that I will say is probably you just need as a coach is very sorted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You are somebody I could really relate to. That's why it was one of the reasons that I joined it. Okay. The second is that you create that friendly atmosphere. Okay? That whenever you have sessions, I want to come into that because uh, everybody has a very packed day. Everybody has a lot of things to deal with. So you don't want to come into something where you are not appreciated or you are being judged a lot because we are already being judged so much. Friends judge you, your relatives judge you. So you don't want that.
Yeah.
You just want to freely come somewhere, talk about things that you are struggling with. And when I initially started, I had a bit of resistance to group के साथ कर रहे or it gives you ideas that probably you haven't thought of yourself. So you remember in our group there is a MD, okay, who had this beautifully cut vegetables to eat every day. That was
Yeah.
very innovative for me. Okay,
Yes.
so so that was really this thing, and really like about you, and somebody will probably will also like and relate to you is that you never say that I know it all. Okay, so I really liked it as a course as instructor because nobody knows everything. Okay, they're open to feedback, you listen to us, and you also make us think a lot. Okay,
Hmm.
कि आप ऐसा कर रहे हो तो why you are doing it, or you make people more aware. Okay,
Hmm.
so it is like the journey is both outside. My journey is there, but journey is also within. Okay, you
Internal.
have to also introspect कि why you are doing such things, and that will never happen अगर आपको कोई instructions दे दे रहा है और spoon feed कर दे रहा है ये 5 चीजें कर लो,
Hmm.
then everybody can do. And जब आपने वो 5 चीजें करना बंद कर दी, you will stop losing weight. But somebody who is trying to make you think कि why Manisha you are doing this thing again and again, why you go in pattern, why you do this thing again and again, then you start thinking, and then it becomes, you start realizing the patterns, and you start realizing that okay, what I'm doing wrong and how can I correct it. So probably you bring us to that point that we start realizing the mistakes by ourselves rather than someone telling us that you are making a mistake
Hmm.
again and again.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
that is a very big change for me. Your ideology is a bit very different from others. So that's what I like about you. Okay. So yeah, and people who are there have to have an open mind. 25 kilo lose nahi hoga 3 mahine
Thank you for saying that.
yeah. You so have an open mind. But
Uh,
what I have seen is that the habits that I have formed are permanent. I don't have to put an effort. Man maar ke nahi karna padta hai. They have slowly and slowly becoming part of my life. Okay.
hmm.
That is a big change for me. Okay, it's becoming my habits. There are no more that मेरे को एक इतना खाना उतना खाना ये करना. So yeah, that's all I want to say.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, MJ. That was really helpful. And you know, when you say that I'm usually a person who admits that I'm not an expert, believe me, that's a huge weight off my shoulders as well. Because you know, if I say that you know, I'm
Understand?
this, you know, really qualified, you know, of course I'm qualified, but you know, I don't want to be this person
Yes,
who claims to know everything. So,
correct.
and once you see me also as a person who has her faults and who's a normal human being, then
Correct.
you know, then the journey, then of course the relationship is also stronger. It's like one person with faults talking to another person with faults, both imperfect, trying to do something together. So I think our internet is unstable now. Let me see if
Correct. Yeah, it's bad.
yeah, cool. So, MJ, a quick one because you know your voice kind of broke that time. The internet is sorry a little unstable. You were talking about a group program that you know you were a little hesitant because it's a group program, and then you later
Yes.
figured that it probably turned out to be maybe better. Can you just repeat that part or just share a little bit about that?
Yeah. So because I had a hesitation. Probably in a group you will not pay that much attention to me, which never happened with me. Okay, you pay I think equal attention to everybody, and I know in a group you probably would. I realized that when you are alone, you are just alone. So there is nobody to encourage you. You are, you and your coach or instructor or whatever dietitian you are there.
Correct,
But
correct.
when you are in a group, okay, there are people who are at the same level, or some people are doing something right. Some people they have different ideas, different foods. How can you have, and that was very good if you ask me, because I also got so many ideas from them, and I also gave them few from my end. Okay,
Hmm.
and that sharing of the information, that joy of कि आज मैं क्या खा रही हूँ उसका फोटो भेजूंगी
Yeah, yeah.
it
So
was something very very exciting. Okay, and people sending it out. My
So
God,
in
please.
fact, no worries. So MJ, thanks to you, now I drink so much sattu. You know, you introduced
Yeah,
you know
I
the
know.
sattu drink to me, and now I'm like, wow, this is refreshing. Why didn't I discover this earlier? And you know, the thing is that you read about them, that you know, okay, ठीक है होता है ये, but then when you see someone like you were drinking it very regularly, and you know, so
Right.
and then you want to try it because like यार ये पी रही है, इतना मजेदार लग रहा है.
And I started eating tinda.
Ah,
Remember, I have people who can vouch you. They have given me best tinda in the life, and I said, nah, no, I don't want to try it. Don't give it to me.
ah.
but I tried it and I
हाँ
liked it.
हाँ yeah, because it was more like
No,
just
you're
try
good.
करके देखो होगा क्या.
Try करके देखो. And you know what I have started doing now? Every week I try a new thing
Wow.
from the market, a new fruit or a new vegetable, just to see that how it tastes. Can I buy it more? Yeah, I have
Yeah.
started doing that.
Wow, wow, wow. That's amazing. Thank you, Manisha. It's been amazing to work with you. You know, the energy that you bring to the program is great. We have all learned so many dishes from you. You know,
Yeah,
वो जो
and I've also learned a lot from you.
so thanks for making the group more exciting, and I promise you that the next 6 months are going to be even more exciting. Okay, the program is not exciting, let's put it like that, but it's probably more going to be introspective. So
Yes, right.
and it's going to be a fun journey. And thanks for joining me today and sharing your experience. It's really, really, really grateful for that. So okay, the internet is unstable again.
Thank you. Thank you, Jasmeet. Yeah, bye bye.
Yes. Thanks, MJ. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye. So, for those of you here who are here with me live, we are, as you know, I'm putting together a brand new 6 month fat loss program called Shift, and which starts on 20th of June. And the registrations are open right now. And MJ was, Manisha was a participant in the previous 3 month program, and she's now joining us for the 6 month program. So this program is specifically designed for busy working women who realize and understand that permanent change takes time, and they're ready to invest, the effort to without going on crazy diets or without spending crazy hours in the gym, and they want to lose weight sustainably. So if you're someone like that, then please send me a message below this video, or leave a comment, tell me more, and I will be in touch with you. And the registrations are closing very soon because I'm looking for a few women to test out a 6 month program at a huge discount. So let me know if you'd like to be one of them. Thanks for joining me here live today. This is Jasneet from Habits Over Diets, signing off, and I'll see you around very soon. Bye.